plant that. And it's windy out. Needs to be planted as well. Anyway, and there is one up there. It's planted. And we have a new border system coming in, metal. It's 13 there, 5 here. Comes around. We'll connect it here, down there. A little mulch in there. Take all the grass and weeds out. Should have been done to start with, but day by day it will get better. Probably take these out and replace with metal edging, which is supposed to prevent this, which is erosion. And you can see that there's erosion over the bricks, the brick border or edging. You can't see it here, it's gone. So anyway, we'll pull all these bricks, put the edging around, come around here, all the way around, and back up and then over this way. And then we'll weed, kill the grass, mulch everything, probably put some topsoil in, and then we get to plant more. Yeah. I have a lot of maples, but we're not talking about maples just yet. Anyway, I have this, which is a non-clumping form of bamboo. Where's that? Right there. It's supposed to be good. The nursery bought it at wants us to get back to them and tell them how it does. They've never had it before and they don't know much about it. It does get about 12 feet tall, but only about 2 or 3 feet wide. And I'm going to, with that root system, divide this thing. So I want some in my little makeshift riverbed. I've already dug a hole. That's a ginkgo. She ain't leafed out yet, but when she does, you're gonna see it. And I'm thinking up there on the hill is another garden that could use something, maybe with some height. So I'm thinking maybe I'll put a part of that bamboo up there. We bought, sorry about the jerkiness here, but it happens. So we bought this last year, same nursery. We didn't ask them about this one, but it's a non-clumping, non-invasive, low bamboo. It's supposed to be an evergreen bamboo, but kind of yellow and dry. It was maybe 2 feet tall, and when we were at the nursery yesterday, we noted that this particular species, they had cut back to like this. So anyway, I came in this morning and cut it back as best I could. I suppose I could get in and cut every blade, but that would be time consuming and I ain't really got the time for that. I'm just going to hope that it flushes out and becomes all it can be. And we have azaleas. These are deciduous. Hi, I'm recording.
Oh.
You got garbage?
My shoes?
Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. They look like they'd fit me. Anyway, we have azaleas. Really neat, deciduous. Not evergreen. I think we purchased pink one, I'm not even sure. I think it's orange. And then, where's the other one? Where's the other one? Oh, another orange one. Which is, ta-da, supposed to be even brighter than the mandarin orange one that we have. This one's, we just picked this up yesterday. Pretty nice. It was our return. They weren't real happy. They actually said the other one was still viable, but it did not look viable. It looked like it was dying or dead. And when they offered to replace it without any questions, they didn't mean no questions, but they did replace it with our choice, and we opted for a brighter orange one, which is nice. So anyway, let's do this. Let's get a peek at some of the maples. Look at the caliper on that. Oh yeah, that's nice. Look at that thing. That is nice. Oh yeah. And then I don't know the names of these. I just call them pretty maples. Japanese maples. Acer palmatums. There's all kinds of names. Plus they have their species names. They have their, what, I don't know, whatever they call them. They call them all kinds of things. But look at this thing. This has been in here for about 3 years. This, you've seen in an earlier video, which we only have a few at this point, but Makawa. I do know that name because we keep talking about it. I actually have 2 of them because looky here. Now that one planted in the ground, and it is quite leafed out. It's getting there. Most of them have leafed out. We have several. We have Hinoki cypress. We have the little one. Most of these are fairly small, but flopped, all the same. Dead, died, it's in a bag, taking it back. That's not a maple, but this is a maple, surprisingly. It's not quite leafed out, but when it does, it's pretty neat. Weeping maple, sure is species again, but nice plant. Very nice. There's one up there on the heel. Can't quite see him. That's blood good. It's, I don't want to say ordinary, but pretty much everybody that sells maples sells blood good. So you can get them anywhere. And they don't really cost very much. So if you want to get into it, it's a good place to start. In fact, this one here we bought late in the season last year. And it is another blood good, but it was half off, which is a great deal for that size. Anyway, there's more. There's another one here. Look at that. That's a weeper. Well, it's not a weeper. I don't know what they call that, but pendula, maybe. Anyway, pretty nice. We have a lot of work to do out here. This is actually Steph's plant. She specifically wanted this. I don't know that it's significant by anything other than she liked it. It's a green lace leaf is what it is. I don't know if it has another name, but that's what it is. That's a lace leaf as well, but it's smaller. Pretty close together. This one's a pygmy. Look at that thing. It's pretty old. I mean, I don't know, like 4, 5 years. I don't know. It's old. It's not old, but it's old enough. Pygmy doesn't get much bigger than that. And it's got some dieback, but I'm holding off to prune it until it leaves out more so I don't cut anything unnecessarily. But as far as dieback, it's pretty bad. But there's some buds on there. And I'm hoping that it gets good. I need it to get good because I really like that. It has these leaves that are like maybe an inch wide. Pretty small. It's coming together. We mulch this area. Looks better. My hope is to have everything filled in. I don't even want to see any mulch if I can help it, but I watch these videos on YouTube, and some people just have magnificent gardens, and I don't know, I guess I want that. I don't know why, but I do. And maybe someday it'll be like that instead of a hodgepodge, what it is now. So, anyway, that's our semi-nursery. Part of what we're doing. Have a lot of hostas, not a lot, but enough. A starter. They're coming up pretty good. Try to propagate, not our thing. I don't know what the deal is with that, but propagation with us is not working. I don't know what it is. Most of it's dead. Some of it didn't even come up ever. Or root wouldn't come up. It's just cuttings. Like most of those pots. The weeds are growing great. I love the weeds. These were just separated. Stilby. More stilby. These are whatever they are, bulbs, but again, bulbs aren't our thing either. Some raspberries. There's some coreopsis, quite a bit of coreopsis. We did separate 2 huge plants, and I mean, they became quite a few, and they'll just continue to grow. Most of this is not viable, and we'll end up pulling it and starting with something new. I don't know when the plants start growing out a little bit. There's my new Hinoki. I bought this at Menards, and it's pretty neat. It was a reasonable price. You go into these stores and you're really hoping they find something unique. Most of the time you don't, but every once in a while you find something unique, and I did that. And I said, I think you're going home with me. And it did. And here it is. Look at this thing. It's olive. I mean, it's in a big pot, but I'd say it's 4 feet tall. It might be a little taller, but it looks nice. So, here it is. I'm hoping I can keep it in the pot. I don't know. I had this one maple that was in a pot over the winter, and that is the one that died. You can see the empty pot up there. See it? No plant. Bummer. But I don't know if it was the pot. I don't know if it was me. I don't know if it was the plant. But Lowe's has a 1-year guarantee. That plant guarantee expires next Saturday. So we're going to take it in and see if they'll replace it or whatever they do. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut this thing up. Put part of it there. Put part of it out there. And then we'll see what other project we have. We'll go over some conifers next time, which is really what I want. I just want a bunch of conifers and maples. Honestly, if I didn't even buy any more perennials, I would be happy. Found this on Facebook. Insane. But look at this thing. Solid granite, carved, and then the top's polished. But it's a bird bath. And we looked at these. About $300 plus, depending on how big you get. $50. How you pass that up? You don't. So anyway, it was a little ride, but it was worth it. And anyway, we came back with that. We came back with this. We came back with some other things. So anyway, when you find a good deal, you nab it. You know, there's my big rock. My first lava rock. Again. doesn't hurt to ask. The guy wanted $100 for it, which to me seemed like a lot of money for a rock, but it is a lava rock. It's fairly good size. I don't know if you can tell. That's my hand. Anyway, offered him 75 and he took it, which he probably didn't pay a dime for it because it was a landscaper, and a lot of times landscapers get a lot of rocks like that, but they either resell or throw in their yard somewhere, and then they, you know, keep them or put them in their own landscape at home or whatever it is they do. It's their rock at that point. Anyway, this needs a lot of work. You've seen the tree, it's still there. The weather's been crappy. I haven't had much time to even get out today, but I need to cut that up and burn it. And then we want to get rid of the stump. And we'd like to do more up here. We gotta create borders, a fence, or even a hedge or something, just something. So, anyway, that's all I got. See you later.
Big Bird grows long yellow feathers. He's taller than us put together.